Let's go.
Hello everyone, my name is Carrington. Welcome back to my channel, or if you guys are new here, then hit that subscribe button, click the little bell so you'll be notified of all my future uploads, and let's go ahead and get started. As I'm sure you can tell from the title of the video, we're going to be trying out some new and some not so new Huda Beauty products. Actually, there's only two things that are not new that I have not tried before. So if you guys want to see what Huda Beauty, oh my gosh, Huda Beauty, that's what I want to keep calling this, Huda Beauty. All right, if you guys want to see what Huda Beauty products I have, what my thoughts are, then definitely keep on watching. So some of the products that we are going to be trying today is going to be the Huda Water Jelly Primer. We have the Glowish Multi-Dew Skin Tint. We have the, I'm literally dropping everything. Okay, the Skin Tint. We've got the bronzer, the Glowish Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder. We have the Glow Cocoa Hydrating Mist. We have the new Brow Microfine Tip Pencil. We have a lip liner. And then for my palette, I have not tried this out yet. This is the Huda Beauty New Nude that I'm excited to go ahead and try. So definitely let's go ahead and let's just like dive on into everything. Let's just go like a more purpley pink kind of route with this palette. I've already got my eyelids primed. Everything that I don't have a full face for will be in my Shop My Stash bag from this month. I will link that video down below. Also, most of these products that I'm trying today, minus the eyeshadow palette, are things that my husband bought whenever he went to go buy me makeup from Ulta and Sephora. I will also link that video down below. That was tons of fun. He got a lot of good stuff. So first I'm just going to take this shade right here called Bare. It's just a very like light kind of a shade, and I'm just gonna apply that like all over the eyelid just to set my eye primer. So for the first shade into the crease that we're gonna go into is gonna be this shade right here. It's called Tickle. I'm just gonna go ahead and use that same exact brush, dip right on into it, and this is going to be like our transition slash crease shade. I'm just gonna start slowly like working this. I like to take like a light amount of pigment and then just slowly just like build it up over time. I find like that works the best, especially for my eye shape. Okay, so my crease has been lightly done. Let's now take another brush and we're gonna go into the shade. Let's go into Spanked right here, that more like deeper kind of a mauve shade. I'm just gonna take that and focus that really like just right into my like crease, just bringing it up slightly, just because again like my crease is very like hooded, so if I just focused it there it would disappear. But I really am going to focus it there and just lightly bring it up. Alright, so next for the outer corner, let's go into the shade right here, which is called Love Bite. It's really that deep purple. I'm going to take that and that's going to go on my outer corner. So I'm just gonna lightly take it on my brush. I really like how like soft and airy like these colors are. Like they're definitely ones that really do take like some building up and working with. But I'm finding that I do like to go in a little bit lighter instead of just like all at once with a lot of pigment, as I used to really like to do. Just because I feel like I get a better look when I just lightly just like softly start building. So I have got like the outer creases done, the transition shades, the crease shades. We are ready to roll into some shimmers. So I think I want to start with this shade right here called Fantasy and put that towards like the outer portion of my lid, the middle to outer portion. Let's see. Ooh, this is really nice. It's like very like marbled in the pan, like it looks like, yeah, like marble. And so I wasn't for sure how these would perform, but it's actually performing like really nice. Wow. Okay, and then I want to take the shade right here called Daydream. It's just like a little bit lighter and focus that on like the inner part. And that's again, like, that's another one of those like marbled shades. Okay. Oh man, yeah, those shades are like chef's kiss. Let's move on now to the complexion. I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything on the lower lash line yet. I kind of figure that out as I get towards the end. So next up is this Water Jelly Hydrating Primer from Huda Beauty. Obviously it's from Huda Beauty because like everything I'm trying is from Huda Beauty, but for whatever reason I just want to say Huda Beauty. But anyways, let's see, what does this say? Does it say anything? Oh, I hate this clear packaging, I can't read. Alright, it says instant dewiness, smooth finish, activated makeup grip. Apply 1 pump of primer to clean skin before makeup application. Wait 30 to 60 seconds for hydrating ingredients to absorb into the skin, activating priming ingredients to provide optimal makeup grip. Follow with foundation application as usual. And that's it. Okay, so let's follow the directions as it says. So it does come with this very cute component. It's plastic, it's not glass, but the component is like, it's very cute. I think that like this is super like nice and elegant. There's 1 pump, and then we're going to, okay. It kind of has like a very like, it has a scent. I just can't put my hands on exactly what that scent is. But I rubbed some of it in. I'm gonna like pat it in. And now we're just gonna wait like 60 seconds as it said to do for this to get its maximum gripping benefits. Okay, so I've let this set for like about 60 seconds. It just feels like powdery, and I don't feel anything sticky about it. I will say it does give it a little bit of hydration, not like overly. And I did go in with a pore filling primer just right here in my T-zone, and that feels nice. I will say this isn't like overly wowing to me. You know, again, like it's just really not doing that like gripping like I had thought. It's not like as hydrating as other primers I have, including other primers that I can get from the drugstore. I would say it's not like, you know, awful. It wasn't as wowing as I was maybe hoping. Now we're going to go into the Glow Wish Multi-Dew Skin Tint. I have mine in the shade 1 Fair, the lightest shade that you can get. This has a dewy glow, healthy looking skin, fragrance free. Wear alone for an all over healthy glow. Apply to center of face and blend outward. Apply your favorite foundation to boost luminosity. Okay. Glow Wish is a noun. It is the love child of Huda Beauty and Wishful, where flawless finish intersects with skin caring ingredients for the ultimate glow up. Okay, that's all that it says. All right, so first off, this cap, I don't know if you guys can tell on camera or not, but it's like, looks like it has like sparkles. You know, like when you have like certain setting sprays that have like the glitters in it and you spray it. That's kind of what like this reminds me of. I really hope that there's like not. Okay, there we go. So here's 1 pump, and it's not very runny. Like I'm literally sitting here and it's like not running. Okay. That makes me just like slightly a little bit nervous. Just because I think the shade looks good. Oh man, okay. Alright, so I'm just going to take my sponge, or I'm just going to sit here and take my time just like blending this out. Alright, so this is now like completely and totally like blended into my skin. It's definitely setting on it very nicely. I will say this has like about a medium coverage, I would say. Some of my pink is still peeking through, but it's definitely not like just a skin tint where like a lot of my problem areas are peeking through. But it is setting very nicely into the skin. I actually really don't mind this. I think this is very, very beautiful. Okay, so next up, I'm going to go ahead and do concealer, cream contour, powder. So I can come out and try this. The other things I don't have that are new, and this, I think you guys, I think everybody knows that that is like my favorite cream contour of like all time. So I'm pretty sure you guys are tired of hearing about it, so I don't really need to like show that on camera just because I use that all the time. I will link other videos with that in there. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead, do all that, and then we will come back to test out this Glowish Soft Radiance bronzer. All right, here we go. We are back. So let's go ahead and let's try out this Glowish Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder from, okay, I'm not gonna say it, but you know who it's from. Okay, and it is a buildable tan, seamless application, velvet finish, cruelty-free, vegan-free, and from naturally derived ingredients. That's all that it says. So I do like the packaging. It's kind of similar in a way to like the cream, which I can appreciate, and I did put the cream on and it's looking beautiful. Okay, so here's what the inside looks like. This is the lightest shade that they had, so I'm hoping this works out. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on and just start stamping it in, and then I'll start kind of fluffing it out. So for me, this is definitely like a win, but I'll get more into this in my final thoughts once I apply everything else. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my bronzer, highlight, brow gel, lashes, so then we can come back and do the eyebrow pencil, and then we'll have the lip contour and the setting spray, and then that is it. Before I do my mascara, I do want to go ahead and just jump on into this setting spray, just because I don't want my mascara to, like, you know, get runny. So what does this say? Hold the bottle about 6 inches from your face. To prime, spray onto your skin before doing your makeup to prep your skin. Ready, set, go. Apply right after you are done with your makeup to create a dewy look. Freshen up. Refresh throughout the day for extra hydration. Tips. Spray Cocoa Glow onto your body for a pick-me-up. You can store your Cocoa Glow in the fridge for extra freshness. Okay. All right. Okay. Well. Okay. This is definitely like a very nice mist. However, it smells strongly of coconut, and it says Cocoa Glow. I will say it's not as strong. I have not, like, personally, like, I don't own this, but I had a friend that did, and they used it, and that, whatever, the one that comes in the black bottle, wow, that one was definitely strongly scented. This is not as strong as that, so thank goodness for that. But it does have a very strong coconut scent, so if you are sensitive to that, don't care for fragrances, I would definitely stay away from that. The mister was very nice. Didn't, you know, create any droplets on my skin. Looking good. So now I'm going to jump on in and let's do this eye pencil. So this is a micro tip, and boy is this a micro tip. I mean, like, look at how tiny that is. And then on the other side it does have a spoolie. Let's go ahead and let's, like, drive up the hairs and shape them how we want. Okay, so there's the, okay, then let's go ahead and let's, like, okay. I have some thoughts on this product. The tip is very fine. I will give it that. It is definitely very fine. This is medium brown, and usually I feel like medium browns are almost like a little bit too dark for me, or a little bit too warm, and I felt like I really like had to like sit there and like almost like color my brows to really get it to work. It does really good for like creating those like little hair-like strokes there, but like the rest of my brows are also just like thin and sparse, and so I literally have to color it in like with like a freaking magic marker. And with this being so tiny, it took me forever to do my brows, like for freaking ever. So I think I will like this for like drawing like the inner strokes of my hairs, and then if I needed some extra, you know, areas of little hairs, I think this would be good. I don't think I'm gonna love this for constantly always having to do my brows, like using this every single day to do my whole brow. I think it serves a purpose for like very like upfront. Yes, so I mean it's not terrible. So okay, I'm going to now go do my mascara off of camera, and then we'll come back so then we can try the lip liner and hopefully find a good shade match with these liquid lips. So here's the face, almost completely and totally done. We do have this lip liner. I swatched two of the shades. One of them I'm like, yeah, there's no way this is going to work with that lip liner. But here's the lip liner, and here are the two shades. I think this one is going to be the closest, and that is the shade Venus. So I'm first just gonna go ahead and like line my lips. So this pencil is 100% like very, very creamy and nice and pigmented. I had zero issues drawing in my lines and kind of filling in the corners, just because this color is just like a little bit lighter than my actual lip liner. So I just am going to, how's that? It is starting to dry down matte, which is like not the end of the world, but I think I may want to go in with like a little bit of a gloss. Let me see if I can find a gloss. I am liking that with a gloss a whole lot more than just matte, but overall I am loving everything about this look. It is absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to go into work so I can just like wear this. I don't know, it's exciting. So let's just go over all the products and my final thoughts. So first things first, this primer. I'm honestly not that wowed by it, and Huda Beauty is pretty expensive, so really I think that this is one that you can easily just like go ahead, skip out on. I didn't feel like it provided tons of extra hydration, and I really didn't feel like it like made it things like tacky and sticky. I will say I think it just kind of made the skin a little bit softer. So if that's something that you're ultimately looking for, then yeah, maybe you might like this, but I think you can find something at the drugstore equally as comparable to this. This skin tint, I actually really like it. Like it settled into my skin nicely. It did provide a very nice medium coverage. I really don't have anything bad to like say about it. It's just settled into my skin. Definitely a nice medium coverage. I've been wearing this now for, gosh, I don't know, hour maybe, and it hasn't oxidized or anything like that. I will definitely have to keep you guys more updated, but I personally am really loving this. The setting spray is very nice. It has a very nice fine mist. I'm really into really nice fine mists. It kind of reminds me of the mist. It's not a continuous setting mist, but it is very fine, like that Morphe continuous setting mist. This does have a very strong coconut scent. So again, if that bothers you, scents bother you, you're not gonna like this. I don't say it's like overpowering, but you can definitely smell the coconut. This brow product, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. So I think that like having that tip so tiny was super nice for like the front of my brows. Like, I mean, like perfectly made, like little brow strokes, but my brows are so thin and sparse. I shaved them off on accident one time when I was 12 years old, and ever since then, like my brows have just been sparse and they just like don't grow. It's a lot. So like it did really good for the front of my brows, But like having to like take and like fill in the rest of my brows took a long time. Like it already takes me quite a bit of time to do my brows, but this took me like 2 to 3 times longer to do my brows. This lip liner, absolutely beautiful. It is definitely pigmented. It is creamy, went on nicely. You can definitely like see. And again, the point on this was also like super nice. The point was very, very nice, and it definitely helped like create those like lines, and I can still like nicely see the lines. The lip color went nicely. I just blended them out, threw a gloss on, and that was nice. So I'm not overly, I don't know. I do really love this. I think that is a very nice lip liner. It is a very expensive lip liner, and I don't know the staying power on it, but it is very nice. This bronzer, I love this bronzer. It is definitely more on the orangish side. So if that's something that you do not want in a bronzer, you're not gonna like this, but this sets so nicely on the skin. It does not look muddy. It is definitely very like radiant, beautiful. It definitely looks very natural on my skin. Like it doesn't look like I went completely and totally overboard. I think I may have went overboard on the blush. I mean, that happens to me a lot. I go overboard on the blush, but I mean, as for this bronzer, like it's beautiful. Last thing is this new nude by Huda Beauty. I don't know, it took me so long to use this, but like, okay, like this eye look is just beautiful. I will say the colors do take, I went in pretty light-handed, to take some building up. I'm okay with that. This look is just absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. I am floored. I am absolutely happy with everything that I tried. I can't say enough good things about this. So yeah, definitely something to keep your eyes peeled for. And that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below some of your favorite Huda Beauty products. Let me know if you guys have tried this, what your skin type is, and if you're loving it or not. I want to know. Let me know also if you have tried that bronzer and what you guys think of the bronzer for your like skin tone. I think this is amazing. Let me know if you're going to pick any of these things up. But other than that, that is it for today's video. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.